Right, so I just wanted to make a quick video on playing melodies with the ukulele. So obviously we've all done a good few chords now and all that, but what about just playing individual notes, right? So first of all, you want a scale that you can follow, right? Because basically you've got four strings, at least 12 frets, so that's 48 positions technically that your finger could be on, right? So you need something to narrow that down a little bit, right? So we'll start off with there's just the C major scale. Okay, so most of the stuff we do is in the key of C or A minor, which bit of an oversimplification is effectively the same thing. C, the key of C, and the key of A minor is the same key essentially. So we're just gonna start off on the second string down, and we've got the open note there. Okay, so you've got open and then second fret. Now, and that should be with the middle finger because it's second finger, second fret, right? Generally speaking, you want a sort of a finger for each fret so that you're not kind of, jumping around. It's just that your fingers are doing the work for you. So open C string, open second string from the top, second fret, next string open, 1, 3. So that's on the second string from the bottom. That's open 1, 3. Then on the bottom string, open 2, 3. So that's starting from the second string down, you've got open 2, open 1, 3, open 2, 3. And so, first thing you want to do is you don't want to be thinking about where the scale is. You want to just kind of almost be able to see it dotted around on the fretboard before you even play it, right? So, way to do that is just to kind of do it over and over again. So you're coming. And as for how I'm picking, by the way, I'm just using my thumb down the way. Okay, plenty of other different ways you can do it. I'd recommend if you really want to get into this kind of thing, getting one of those little felt plex. Now I've got a guitar one here. Now the guitar ones work just fine, but they're a bit hard, and so they give you a bit of a hard sound, right? So if I lift this up a bit. Okay, so you want to go all the way up and back down. And as slowly as you need to. So, for the purpose of the video, I'm kind of rushing through it, but just take your time with it. Nice and steady. So if we use the Ride On example, because before Nicky started using the bass, he was doing some of that kind of melody there. So if we take the first line of the song, that melody, right? So true you ride the finest horse. So that'd be true you ride the. So we know that note's in the scale. There it is. Open bottom string. True you ride the finest horse. Okay. I've ever seen, and so on. But it doesn't necessarily even have to be according to the melody of the particular song. As long as you're playing the right notes in the right key, it should work. So you can sort of just wander about it. So all I'm doing here is just kind of picking out notes from the scale and just playing them in any given order, right? And you do get better at it after a while. Just kind of following, just following your nose, but around the scale. So it's not you're not going in blind. You are following something, but you just don't have any particular melody to play. Now, as for a couple of little techniques, just really for the fun of it more than anything. First one is a hammer on. Okay, so instead of going open and then picking it again, what I can do is just pick it open and then just kind of slap my finger down onto it and hold it there. Now you need a little bit of force on it, because if you do it too slow, too soft, or too gently, it'll just die off, right? So you need to kind of slap it down, lift it up a good bit so you can really get some clearance to go down hard on it. Next one is a pull off, which you can do like this. So instead of going like this, hitting it twice, I can just, so instead of lifting my finger off it, I'm just dragging it off, okay? And then you can put the two of them together like, so hammer, pull, hammer, pull, hammer, pull. Then the other one is a slide, so you're just going, just like that. So now the trick to a slide is you just need to keep the pressure down on the string as you're moving up and down. Now, as I said, this is not terribly important. This is just a bit of something to kind of mess about with, just to kind of expand what you can actually do with the instrument. So, oh, it's gonna hard to hold this in place while I'm doing it. And it just kind of expands what you can do with it. So, but anyway, that scale again is open 2 from the second string down, open 2, open 1, 3, open 2, 3. All right, so just have a mess around. If you feel like it, have a mess around with that and see what you come up with. Right, see you next Monday.